Yes, yes.
Just read the offer letter for 5 minutes, then you'll be getting the questions so that you can ask it to the Lavanya. So, team, whoever will be asking the questions, please make sure that you know the answer so that if Lavanya is unable to answer in that sense, we should dare to guide her, right?
Hi, Lavanya.
Hi.
This is Partha Sarthi.
Okay. Hi, Parthasar.
Could you please explain me on what is chargeback gurus? Little more in detail.
Okay. Yeah. Chargeback gurus is where they handle only the chargeback cases. As a chargeback analyst, what I mean we do is like we just analyze the documents of the clients, whether it's a fraud or dispute them and alert them to next cases. So we just analyze the details of the clients basically. So that is what we did. Like that is what the chargeback gurus did. It's just a blooming organization which was actually I did it in corona time, like when I was in yeah,
Is it
that is
related?
what we did.
Is it related somewhat to KYC documentation or what kind of document?
No. It's not a KYC. Where as a operation analyst in Society General, that was actually related to AML and KYC, where I worked under sanction and embargoes. This is it's just analyzing a document of a client and alerting them. Basically, if we get an error kind of information about the client, we'll be just alerting it to the to the senior most people. That is what we did in the chargeback gurus. So it's just an analyzing part of a document.
So, as you have mentioned that you are analyzing payments. So,
Sorry.
as you have mentioned in your cover letter
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you have been investigating transactions
Yeah.
and reference to payments. Is it what kind of payments?
It's a
Bank to bank
it's
payments?
bank. Yeah, bank to bank. It's actually a bank to bank payments.
Okay. So you'd be aware of Swift, right?
Swift. Yeah. Yeah. But I got I need to revise them little bit more because it's been a year. It's been years, right? So I need to recollect them.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Could you tell me what is how a project is initiated? I mean, uh, to say is that how
Yeah.
a client realizes the need.
So initially, when there is a need or to develop an application, there will be a request for information to all other
No,
admin
no, no,
service.
no. I am not
Yeah.
asking about the process. So my
Okay.
question is, how does a client realize the need for improvement?
In the project itself.
No, before the project, how does a client
Okay.
I mean, understands that yes, I have some lacking and in my process, or I need to improve to come up the curve with the market scenario. So how does that uh, client realize it?
So if there is any
How,
complications or impediments according to their, if they want to create, for example, if there is anything like I'll take example of a project which I have done in COEPD itself. So I did a project of Intex, where you have to reach the people from countries to countries. So there will be a language barrier, and time, all these things will be differing from countries to countries, of course. So from here, if there is a barrier for a language, like for example, if only in the Society General we have a branch in France, of course. So the only people who speak French will be the language barrier with the India, right? So for that, Intex has the options called language, like you can select the language where there is a 5 major languages, so like French, Spanish, or Spanish, like English, normal English, and have French, of course. So we have certain kind of language thing in the application. So to normalize this, of course, the people who want to create an application, we need a help to uh, reach the people. So that might be a complement, or I mean the complication between them. So to address this and make it easier, they approach people they approach people in approach the
I
market, and they want to uh, do it in a similar way, and we collect the requirements, what are all the requirements you need, and prioritize and validate them and work accordingly and give them the special need what they need. So that is what the language thing what they want. So yeah, that is what I think. So
so my answer to the question is very simple. The answer
okay.
as a BA you should be giving is that a client will realize its need in two ways. Either it will realize on its own by doing some process re-engineering, or it will they will realize through a third party. Some IT company will come
Okay,
up and say that we
and
have
there's a
a
competition.
system,
Okay,
or we have a application that will help you enhance your credibility.
okay,
These are the normally a client realizes.
okay, okay.
Could a few instances which results or the reasons of failure of a project?
Failure of a project would be majorly so like if a communication between the stakeholder and the BA, if it's not proper or in a project, create a failure of project. As a BA, I need to know the domain knowledge. If that is not there, and that would not scope creep, it might lead to a failure of a project. And this too might be the major from the BA side and from the stakeholder side. So this two would be the major one.
Okay, there can be a few more, such as failure, unexpected
Yeah,
realizations,
realizations.
estimations that has been provided by the pre-sales team,
Yeah,
or instance, or the lot of change requests that is coming in, which hinders the progress of the project.
yeah, executive support, and unrealistic
Exactly.
expectations. Yeah, yeah, continuous change in the, of course, these things will be there, and the communications, all these things.
Could you tell us of the waterfall model?
So yeah, waterfall is the only model I want to work with, because it gives the major information. I mean the knowledge about the domain BA also. So basically, it is the it has some stages where and design them, development, I mean testing, coding, all these things will be there, implement and deployment, and finally will be maintain them. So these would be the several stages in the waterfall model. So yeah, yeah, uh, I mean, there is some stage you have to do before start initiate a project. Like we have to do a, which is a pre-project planning. So we have to do SWOT, gap, and feasibility, and and like enterprises, whatever there is there, and we have to do it. And we have of course requirement gathering stage. So where if the BRD is available from the client stakeholders, right, that is well and good, and we can do it. And like we getting the requirements through like again techniques like brainstorming, and like what of course cases if they have, and use case specifications. We have like password kind of thing, assumption constraints, all these things will be from state perspective, your means of them and validate the requirements. That is what we do in the requirement gathering stage. And have next stage is, uh, analysis stage, where you draw UML, of course, like use case diagrams and activity diagrams, where you use MS Visio and the draw.io, which I have been because Google, so it would be great. And also we create FRD, like requirement, and then we like by putting both BRD will be I mean sorry uh, SRS will be created by putting the functional and the non-functional will be like will be getting from the development team. So that is what they do. So we will be creating SRS and we'll be getting that would be the thing, which is a like first legal document signed from as a BA. And of course we create RTM in between. And design stage, design development, where we'll be like conducting JAD session in the developers and developers and the stakeholders. They can like connect and uh, between them. And we have testing, where the test case documents will be there. And sometimes BA will prepare the test cases and scenarios and test them whether it's a pass or fail, or and all the comments will be there in the test case documents. So and deployment and implement, where like RTM will be given to the project manager, and the end user manual will be given to them. And like uh, will be given to the, and the end users. And yeah, the project acceptance form will be finally will be like get accepted, will be done by the BA. Yeah. And we have UAT finally, then we from on.
Okay. So could you tell me which is the first document that goes out from the technical team to the client?
Technical team,
SRS document.
yeah, because this is the first document, because functional side we'll be doing it, non-functional side they'll be doing it. Okay. Yeah.
And or can you make me understand what is business case document?
Business case document is something that it gives the about how the like uh, what is the major problem needs to be solved from the project end. So that would be the first major thing. And we have like what are all the changes the organization is going to go through, that would be the thing. And we have return of investment informations and sources we need, for all the environment changes the project the is going to go through, and what will be the problems will be solved if the project is developed from this, like if these are the major questions like you can answer from the business case document.
So, why do we present a business case document? Just it provides to the programs and return on and provided. However, why do a business case document is presented at all?
Of course, it no it gives the goal, it gives the changes what all the organization is going to go through, and what are all the resources we need. So it gives the basic information.
Okay, so business case document is provided in because of a simple reason that we have realized the need and the requirement to change, and we need support and funding from the client or our
Okay.
senior level. So that is why we prepare a business case document and provide to them with explaining step by step, you know, the
Okay.
question and
What?
answer
Yeah.
method way, what are included in the business case document and how we are coming up with the solution.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you,
Yeah.
Lavan.
Thank you so much, Parthasadi, because you it was so informative. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So next, shall we display Shravani's cover letter? Okay. Is it okay to everyone, or you want to ask questions to Lavanya again? Is anybody there? Shravani, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
So can everybody able to see the screen of Shravani's cover letter, right? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So this is Shravani's cover letter. So we'll just read this cover letter for 5 minutes. Then we can ask the questions to Shravani, right?
Shravani?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
just explained like what you like that terminal management system, I mean point of sale terminal management system you did for waterfall, right? Just explain
Yes, yes.
what have you done. Yeah.
Okay. In point of sale terminal management system, I did in a waterfall model, and it was a project developed because in retail stores, most in traditional method, most of the retail owners will. Whenever the customer comes, he will be noting out the products and quantity, and he will be calculating it. And whereas this point of sale terminal management system, there is a system where it will be scanning the product, and it will be noting it, and quantity everything will be noting in the system, and this will be able to this will also calculate tax as well, and also inventory management all will be done in the it's as to traditional method. It will make easier to do and reduces the mistakes and all. Whereas in traditional, the retail store owner need to calculate each and everything. Sometimes it may uh, uh, be mistakes as well. So this gap will be reduced in this.
Uh, is it used in
Yes.
all the
Hello?
illicit things?
Like brainstorming, I did came to gap analysis between traditional and the modern approach, and yeah, I did brainstorming.
Okay.
Hi, Sarvani. This is Parthasarathi.
Yes.
Can you, continuing with the elicitation technique, can you tell me what do you understand by focus group?
Okay. Focus group is a it understand about where we can new idea of a particular.
A focus group, you know, is done when a new product is to be launched in the market. So I'll take the
Okay.
example of Microsoft. So almost every year, Microsoft, uh, holds a focus group meeting for various Microsoft users where they come in, they understand the product. There is 1 day time period focus group meeting is conducted, and out of that 1 day time period, only 2-3 hours is given where uh, Microsoft people will make the users understand what is the new product is all about, and then once that is explained, uh, the podium or the meeting will be open for questions or queries, and then or if after the questions, uh, people will be allowed to mix with each other, and I mean Microsoft users will be mixing with each other, and developing contacts and all, and understanding the product furthermore. This is a new launches product is going to be launched, and you as a Microsoft company employee, you get a vibe of how the product is going to be reacted by the users.
Okay.
So what is your online platform agriculture loans, I think you have done it in Agile.
Yes, sir.
So, uh, what framework
Yeah,
you use?
sir.
What framework did you use in Agile?
Like Agile, sir. Agile framework, like Scrum framework.
Okay. So, can you please explain on platform, online platform for agricultural loans?
Yeah, the purpose of project is to develop an application for agriculture loan, where it will be creating user-friendly platform for that enables farmers regardless to the location and technology, and they can apply through online. Whereas uh, in rural areas there are less things where the farmers are facing problem to go there and apply for the loan, and it is a long time process where the farmers need to approach the bank and do it, and it takes time. And whereas this application will help the farmers like to take the loan wherever they want, and here the requirement is like they need only and it will help them to in that there is a option like document submission as well, then doesn't need to go to bank, they can book online itself, so this will be reducing processing time and all.
Okay. And in the waterfall model, that is point of sale terminal management system, can you explain
Uh,
matrix?
it is a stakeholder matrix where stakeholders like responsibility like accountable and accountable in consulted and informed, like a responsible like does the what work like we will be come to know who are the responsible, who are accountable, who are consulted and who are informed. This will help to track, and whenever we have a problem or we need to address them, we can easily address the stakeholders according to this matrix. Like it's a maps of stakeholder in the project based on their impact on and also influence on the project, and it will be able to identify the key stakeholders.
Okay. So, also, can you tell me what UML diagrams did you use in the project?
Yeah, use case diagram and activity diagram.
Okay. And why do we have or prepare RTM? And what is RTM?
Requirements traceable matrix. This requirement traceable matrix help us to track the requirements. Like each requirement will be going to testing stage, and we here we can track that what is is the requirement the testing or not. This time able to track like trace the source of requirement at any point of time during project life cycle. These requirements will be verified and validated, and will be tested. So we will be come to know which requirement is in a completed state and completed stage, and which is not in which is in a pending stage.
Okay. And in your Agile project, what is
Yes.
DOR and DOD?
Definition of ready and definition of done. Like a definition of ready, it means like a requirements is ready for the like a sprint. If a requirements have BV value, CV value, and acceptance criteria, it is termed as a definition of ready uh, to like a sprint to go sprint. Definition of done, if a set of conditions is agreed, and when a requirement is completed completed from work in progress to done stage, then it is termed as a definition of done.
So, please, one suggestion.
Yes.
When we are using Agile, please say user story or issue instead of requirement.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
So that was a good participation by the Sarthi and Shravani. So I request all the participants to please participate in this session because this will really help you in the interviews a lot. Saranya, Geetanjali, please participate. Okay, fine. If that's all for today, that was a good participation by the Parthasarthi, Shravani,
Thank you, ma'am.
and Lavanya. So in next Sunday we'll meet back again and with some more cover letters. Okay. So till then, please prepare for this panel mock interviews. Please prepare your cover letters. Okay. This will you have seen the participation of all the candidates, right? So in this way, you'll be getting the same interview questions in the interviews also. So that's why please be prepared and you can attend the session. Right.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your
Okay, ma'am.
participation.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you.